Commandos, Jagged Alliance, and Silent Storm. If these titles mean anything to you, then I hope I have a nice surprise for you today. Even if you don't, then hopefully this will be grand. We are having a look at Broken Lines. And I have the pleasure of telling you for the first time ever that this is a preview build that has landed on my radar. I've been invited to preview this game before it's even out. It's coming out the 25th of February. So with that in mind, do keep in mind that everything here is subject to change. I always check the settings before going into any game. So let's just see what we find here. I don't really know anything about this game. It landed in my inbox last week, and I haven't really had the chance to have a go at it yet. But today we will do so. And we are going to do first impressions and all the things, as I usually do. Difficulty. Oh. Custom difficulty. Changes will be applied when starting a new level. Let's see if we can beat the game at hard. That's the enemy variety, more types, that's nice. But that should always be at max. Player damage multiplier. Oh, so we do less damage and they do more? Okay. Revivals allowed after prologue. Retry composure loss multiplier. Enemies can move freely, as opposed to being constrained. Apply. Turn. New game. New game. Hard. For veterans of tactic games or players who want to experience true hell. We recommend playing the tutorials first if you have never tried Broken Lines before. Wait a minute, is there a tutorial button that I missed? I always do tutorials. Right, sorry. Purbright Training Center 1943. Before carrying out field work, the new recruits must prove their mettle. Alright, that's what we're doing then for this video. If you want to see real gameplay, I suppose you will have to jump to the next video, because this video I will try at least to cover all the tutorial. I always do tutorials in games. You should never open a game and then not play the tutorial and expect to do well in it. And I like playing at the hardest difficulty, so we want to be prepared. So this is how we do it. Alright, you twits. Are you ready to move out of boot camp and onto the battlefield? Where do I click? Here? Yes, sir, yes, sir. Like hell you are, Private Fry. I bet you can't even move your scrawny asses to the end of this training course. Sir, we can't, sir. Then stop yammering and show me. Alright. Press left mouse button to place waypoints and right mouse button to remove them. Lines indicate where you will move during this turn. Dashes indicate future turns. Dashes indicate future turns. Alright, that's not like XCOM. Maybe I should have name dropped XCOM as well. This seems very XCOM-like. Alright. Dashes indicate future turns. Click the play button in the lower right corner to end the planning phase. Alright, where are we going? Over here. Okay. That was recruit Fry. Yes. Then we need recruit Sherman. I'm just moving these, but just trying things out. I can move the camera pretty easily. It seems very intuitive. When you click the play button or press space, your plan is executed. This action phase takes 8 seconds or until you discover a new enemy. Orders cannot be changed during this phase. Okay. Well, I'm pressing space. And there they go. Okay, this seems very smooth. I like it. God, you're taking forever. Run like your lives depend on it. Maybe I could have made a run order. God, this demotion is breaking hell of my heart. Alright, changing your... Okay, it changed. Wait, what? Can I go back? Changing move stance changes a soldier's behavior. To shift between crouch, normal, and sprint, hold the left mouse button where you want to move and drag left, down, right to shift stance. Makes sense, okay? Move stance is different. Move stand differences. Crouch doesn't shoot while moving, attracts less attention. Normal shoots while moving, attracts standard attention. Sprint moves much faster but doesn't shoot while moving, attracts more attention. Alright. Cool. So I like there's definitely some differences between the stances here. Okay, so if I want Recruit Fry to move here on double time, I can right click to remove orders. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, let's do like that. And like, oh, we had to remove the old order. Then do it again. Replay. So now they're doing double time. All right. So far, so good. Great. You're not sodding useless after all. Mission complete. Continue. Let's see if we can blow through them in one episode here. So far, my only critique of the game is the loading screens. But what can you do? Shooting. That seems important. Broken lines. So yeah, I've only watched the trailer. I don't know if I already mentioned. I might have. It is version 1.0.0.1 or 0.18p. So it is past version 1 already. What are you waiting for? An invitation from His Majesty? Shoot the sodding enemy soldiers already. His Majesty. Who is the he? A couple of mistakes and they make me suffer through you lot. Bruh. Alright, so your soldiers automatically shoot at enemies who are within weapon range. Soldiers will also... Okay, that's annoying. Soldiers will also automatically switch to the threat that is nearest to their line of... Will you stop? Please. Switch to the threat that is nearest to their line of sight. Moving while shooting slightly reduces firing rates and accuracy. Makes sense. Holding the cursor at a point reveals possible cover, line of sight, and hit chances if your soldier is placed at that point. Green for your soldiers, red for enemies. Wait, they have 0% hit chance because they are training dummies, I suppose? If nearby cover is highlighted and a blue shield appears near the hit chance indicator, it means that you or the enemy are protected by that cover. The green and red circles indicate the base hit chances, accuracy, when your soldier and the enemy are in specific locations. However, they only take static conditions into account, such as height difference and cover. They only take only static conditions, not changing conditions. All temporary factors that affect accuracy, such as stress and ability effects, are not added to the hit chance indicator. So there's something called stress and ability effects. All right, go away. So what are we? What's the aim here? To kill the enemies, I suppose. Okay. They should fire upon them by themselves here. Need to get nearer to hit. Eat this. Easy. Okay, maggots. Which side should you approach the enemy from? There should be a question mark here. If you hesitate that much, you ought to be meeting your maker, Private. Now get to higher ground on the double. I'm assuming that he wants me to go over here. We could have sprinted, but whatever. Okay, so can they really see them from that angle? I like that we can go all the way down here. Zoom in. I just want to be sure. Would I have been able to spot an enemy coming over the hill like that? Yeah, I suppose. I've been a soldier, you know. For 4 months. So I never fired a gun at a person. You didn't kill yourself by accident. Good. Continue. Alright. Run faster, little man. So far I like what I see. The graphics are nice and smooth. Cover. Learn how to use cover. Right, we will go through all of them, even though this seems fairly obvious what's going to happen here. It's good to get it under the belt before we start the hard level hard difficulty playthrough. Alright, you wet-eared waffles. How do you prevent the enemy from damaging you? Sir, you damage them first, sir. Sir, you take cover and attack from there, sir. Private Sherman has the right idea. Always attack your enemy from behind cover, unless you want to end up as vulture food on the battlefield. Sir, yes, sir. It could have been worse, they said. Latrine duty, they said. Alright, let's see. Where do we find cover? It's gonna shift this before I'm done reading it. Use cover to survive. Standing behind cover lowers the enemy's chance to hit and reduces damage from explosions and suppressive fire. Cover points are highlighted when a soldier is near. A blue shield is displayed next to the green hit chance when a soldier is close enough to use the cover point. And it didn't just skip before I was done reading. Now I can't skip though. Alright, so it's because there wasn't any more. So the problem here is that we have no visuals on any enemy, so we don't get to see where we need cover. But we can, okay, the different obstacles highlight, I presume, when he is in cover range. If I put him in the middle here, the quality of cover can vary. Fences are easily destructible, sandbags are more resilient, and stone walls, tree stumps, and rocks are destructible. Press right mouse button while hovering over a cover point to see the details. This is reminding me mostly of Silent Storm at this point, which is the better one. So that's nice. Exit turn. Yes, okay. Right, it stops when an enemy is spotted. So this one is not firing back. All right, but we can be in cover. Let's see. If I were here, he would still. So right, we destroy his current move order, and then we put him here. Cover has no effect if the enemy is too close or the soldier to the soldier they are firing at, and vice versa. All right. So if I put him here. Look at that. The thing changes. This guy is going to shoot back, apparently. But if I put myself back here, where I have already indicated, let's try. Oh, I thought he could shoot from here. Oh, he can. Okay. Good stuff. Cover has no effect. Oh, sorry. If the enemy is too close to the soldier, they are firing at, and vice versa. We already did this part. Alright, let's advance. So let's sprint here. Just see what happens. Go, go, go.
Get down.
Okay, so contact. Private Wood, what the hell are you doing? Trying to shoot at the enemy, sir. Trying and failing. If they are behind destructible cover, then destroy their bloody cover first. Use suppression if you have to. Okay. But we have not been instructed on how to use suppression. Here's suppressive fire. If I move back here, what happens? This is what I want to know. Use suppressive fire. Good thing these bullets are rubber. Okay. That's suppressive fire. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Okay. So suppressive fire targets an area more than anything else. No, don't go here. Go here. This is a good spot. Use the high cover. And this cover is destroyed super quickly, so it's not a problem. I'm wondering what these bar... Probably one of them is like a stress modifier, and then the other one's health bar. Alright, easy. Okay. I could have cooked dinner in the time you took. Loading. Alright, flanking. Learn how to use flanking and suppression text. Okay, seriously. Aim. I've committed. We're doing all of them. This seems fairly straightforward, but we can blast through it. Hopefully, shoot through it. Like a damn bullet. Okay, you measly maggots. What's the most effective way to take out the enemy? Sir, shooting them, sir! Wrong, Private Avery. The most effective way to take out the enemy is to flank them and wear them out with suppressing fire before you take them out. Sir, that doesn't involve shooting them, sir. Or doesn't that involve? Whatever. Do your horrible jokes involve any part of your brains, Private Wood? Sir, no, sir! I thought so. Now, for God's sake, would one of you suppress the enemy so that the other can flank and finish them off? That's how you do it. That's very, very true. Fire and movement. We can do this. It should be okay. So this guy does not have fire. A single shot with a much higher chance of knocking down the opponent. Okay, and the other one, recruit.
Yes.
Avery has the suppressive fire, so he suppresses. What happens if I just? This is just a direction more than anything. I'm assuming. I'm gonna put it in. I'm intentionally put it in a spot that I don't think would be super great, just to see if it works. Now I would sprint here, and then sprint here to get into the flanking position as quickly as possible. At what point do they stop having cover? As soon as I reach this cover. Yeah, okay, let's try this out.
Take that.
I wonder if the enemy have lowered hit chance on us while we're running, because that's pretty important. Otherwise, on a normal movement, he would have fired some bullets while moving as well, which would have been quite nice. You nearly impressed me there, but not quite. Yeah, that was quick. Nice. Lieutenant Brooks is satisfied. Alright. The loading screens are giving me a little time to drink. Aim. Learn how to use the aim ability. Apparently they don't always... one of them had a shotgun, so he did not have the suppressive fire ability. Makes sense. Private Sherman, is this your first time firing a rifle? Sir, no, sir. Sure looks like it to me. Aim down the sight and take more time to line up your shots before you waste any more bullets. Sir, yes, sir. The same goes for you, Private Fry. Don't just pull the trigger and pray to God you're safe to save your hairy ass. Sir, yes, sir. Gods, what I wouldn't give to be promoted back to field work again. Aim fires a more precise shot at a specific enemy, but the shot takes up time to set up. Use the aim ability to focus fire on higher threat when battling groups of enemies. Alright, makes sense. I mean, we only have one threat here, and they both have a rifle with aim ability. Okay. Very good. Oh, okay. Privates, why in the bloody blazes are you not shooting at the enemy with a rocket launcher? Shouldn't we shoot at the nearer enemies first, sir? The man has a goddamn rocket launcher, Private. Focus on the bigger threats first. I wouldn't have had to tell my old squad that. Okay, so they always fire at the closest enemy unless giving other orders. Aim. Fire a single shot with a higher accuracy and damage, but more time consuming than a regular shot. Uses permission. Cooldown. Unlimited. Uses permission. Unlimited. Cooldown 0 seconds. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. And then they fire on the other enemies in their own time. Keep doing it. I could press space. And I noticed we can see their ammunition on their gun. And now they're reloading and it is refilling. Alright. Important things to take note of. Lieutenant Brooks is satisfied. Time for another drink. We can go out for a smoke. Okay, I'm being too stingy. Knockdown. Learn how to use the knockdown ability. I can guess how we are going to use it. The scenarios do show us where the ability is most optimal as well, like in the aim. Alright. Private Fry, how do you prevent an enemy from attacking you at close range? Sir, you attack them at long range, sir. What an idiot. Wrong. You knock them down with a shotgun blast and then take them out before they get back up again. Yes, sir. Show the nerd how it's done, Private Wood. Don't make me regret this. Sir, yes, sir. Knockdown fires a single round that renders an enemy prone. They will not retaliate until they can get back up again. Use the knockdown ability as a crowd control tactic in confined areas. Okay, this is a fairly short tutorial. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, I thought he was killed in that shot. It's a she.
Take them down.
Okay, same principle applies here, I guess. So you can plan a shot even though it wasn't off cooldown yet, so that's interesting to know. Oh. Well, he can kill him now. Well done, maggots. Alright, these are fairly quick, that's nice. Maybe we can even squeeze gameplay into this episode. But you should never play a game and expect to know what you're doing unless you've done a tutorial. Maybe we could have done this instance. It does seem like it's fairly straightforward. Okay, you buck privates, do I have to tell you how to use those pineapples of yours? Sir, yes sir, I mean, no, sir. Sir, if it's grenades you're talking about, then I know what to do, sir. You're sodding right it is, Private Avery. Now back up that talk of yours with some action. Start by blowing up some wooden fences in front of you. Alright. Grenades can be thrown by clicking on the item icon and placing the impact circle. Avoid harming your allies. Take note of whether the throwing arc is green, clear, yellow, may collide on the way, or red, blocked. Grenade variations include hand grenade, high damage, rifle grenade, long range, high cover damage, smoke grenade, blocks line of sight, concussion grenade, low damage, high stress. Okay. Alright, so throw explosive grenade, and the other one? Throw explosive grenade. Alright, let's try doing as the guy said we should. Metal party incoming. Nice. We did what was asked. Let's move forward.
Hi.
See what he says to that. Let's cancel that because I didn't hit the cover. We should maybe run here, but it's fine.
Watch out!
So, why were we going to blow up our cover intentionally? Okay. Can we throw a grenade down here? I think that's the goal of the mission. I don't think I blew up the fence as much as he wanted me to, so that's why we didn't get the next part. Let's just see if this works. Let's get it over with. Yeah, seems like that did the trick. And good job, you monkeys. I like this guy. Lieutenant Brooks is satisfied. Cheers. Skirmish. Put all of the tactics you have learned to the test. Alright. I mean, looks or feels fairly straightforward. I hope the game in play is a little bit more complex and as such. So, you think you've learned everything you need to know, eh? Then show me what you've got, what it takes. You can only have one soldier selected at a time, but may give orders to them all for the upcoming turns. Press F1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to select a specific soldier, or click on the soldier's portrait on the soldier. Press tab to switch between soldiers.
Okay.
All right. EC. They all have pistols. Let's start by assuming that it's an idea to put them into some decent cover. There.
Yes.
And
Oi.
you can come up here for now. Oh no, that cancelled the order. Alright. So then I'm thinking, you have what? Explosive grenade, aim. After you arrive here, shoot that guy. Who do we need to flank? Oh no.
Yes.
You have the shotgun. And you have the suppressor fire. You can suppress these two guys. Maybe you can't be shot at any of these spots. So just run here, then suppressor fire these two.
Oi.
Then you come up here. Let's run. I think that's good enough, honestly. After you've done dealing with him, we can reevaluate.
Hostiles.
Oh, there's another one. Alright. I mean, we're doing pretty well, all things considered. I didn't really plan that out super well. You have the aim ability. Take out the guy with the rifle, please. You got a grenade. Throw a concussion grenade. Yeah.
Yes.
And the guy with the shotgun can knock down that guy while we are working. That failed though. But like, it's over. He's behind cover though.
Aye.
You suppress him.
Aye.
Yes.
Can you hit him? Just do an aim shot, that's fine.
Yes. Oi.
Then you run up here and murder. He's already... he was already cowering. This is just an execution. Alright. But I like the tactics. I'm looking forward to playing the actual game. So, you finished boot camp. You must think you're proper Tommies now, yeah? Not really, sir. Then here's some news for you, sorry lot. You're not. You've only completed basic training, and even that took the wind out of your sails. We're ready to fight for His Majesty, sir. Like hell you are. If you maggots can keep a cool head and not get stressed out by the smallest mishap, then you might just have an impact out there. That explains why the lieutenant's stuck here in boot camp. What was that, Private Wood? Nothing, sir. Alright. We have time, so I will go into the real campaign here. It was fairly quickly done. We could have maybe skipped this tutorial. It's fine. It's fine. Continue. And just as we are through this loading screen, I'm also out of drink, so it works out quite nicely. Shouldn't be drunk for this. Previously, 8 soldiers stranded in a foreign land. They set out towards one of the crashed planes they came in, hoping to find some answers. And it do kind of look like the crew from Commandos. I'm thinking of the Green Beret. They have a medic, and they have the quick guy. They have a spy, probably. I'm guessing that's you, and you're the sniper. You are either the demolitions man or like a... I was waiting on the
sunlight struggles
loading.
through the thick fog.
Alright. So, we have Avery, Fry, Wood, Sherman, Haley, King, Morgan, and Connor. We have squad composure at the mental health of the squad. If a soldier composure is too low, they will desert from the squad. Alright. Salvage can be used to buy supplies and equipment from Iskor. Supplies. If you don't have enough supplies to feed your soldiers, they will lose composure. Select mission. Select your next mission on the map and select your squad members. Oh, we can review our soldiers like this. So, this is Avery.
Aye.
We have a biography. Oh, they track statistics. I love that. Times down, 0 kills, missions completed. Raymond Avery. Combat style. Avery storms in yelling, fingers dancing on the trigger, trying to scare the enemy. Fry. They all have Sten guns? No, this guy has a shotgun. Oh, weapon statistics. American pump action shotgun capable of dealing high damage but a low range. Sherman. Why?
This is great.
That was assigned to someone else, so now that guy lost
Can't have
his
too many.
ability. I see. Connor. I wonder if they... Oh, they have traits. Company of myself. When alone, accuracy increases by 10% and firing rate increased by 10%. Define alone. Morgan. Take them down. For 16 seconds, marks target's evasion reduces by 20 and their likelihood of being targeted increases by 90%. I see. King. Brick wall. Higher health and more courage. Nice. Haley. Quick fix. First aid that can heal soldiers within a small radius. Heals soldiers by a moderate amount within a small radius. Alright. Sherman. Duck and cover. Gets bonus in cover. Wood. Run and gun. While moving, accuracy increases by 20. While sprinting, evasion... Look at that. Evasion increases by 10%. I hope it already does in running, but we don't know. When not under fire, accuracy and damage increase by 10%. And movement speed increases by 25%. Interesting. When not under fire... You would think that he would want one of the long-range weapons, because he doesn't want to be on a fire, so he has a higher chance of that if he's not at longer range. And Avery has Bullet Storm. While suppressing, suppression damage increases by 50% and courage increases by 25%. So he's going to have the Sten gun, no doubt. Run and gun makes sense on a shotgunner. Duck and cover makes sense on a rifle, perfect. Haley... with a rifle on a medic, makes sense. Shotgun on the guy with the brick wall. Morgan has a Sten gun and take them down. Yeah, I like that. And Connor, company of myself. You know what? I think you switch with... Who was that? Out of sight. You switch with Connor. That's just my first instinct here. That is you.
What a beauty.
But let's see the map. Alright. I think, by the way, this preview build that I'm on puts you in the middle of the game on a mission, like, not the first mission, and that's what we're seeing here. They've been on multiple missions already. Discord. The suspiciously friendly merchant is at the campsite, and with supplies you can shop. Suspicious merchant, of course. We're not going to buy anything. We have salvage, though. Sturmgewehr. Maybe we buy something expensive. German automatic rifle, good for suppression, medium damage and accuracy, high ammo capacity but lower firing rate. Or the Browning automatic.
Only best things for you.
I'm buying this just to show off something cool. Then select mission. No, on the map. Here. Random encounter. Before the mission, soldier finds themselves in a potentially rewarding situation. Okay. King and Fry are forced to take cover as a convoy of soldiers with carts rumbles ahead of them. Do you see what I see, Fry? That convoy up ahead. I'm not blind, King. I'm thinking I could create a distraction ahead of their path, and we use the ensuing chaos to help ourselves to their supplies. I love how their facial expressions change. I don't know. Sounds too risky. Why don't we just sneak in from behind without causing a fuss? Fry's plan is the right one. The two waits at a bend on the road where the bushes provide enough cover. There they are. Be careful now. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now! The two of them run out behind the last cart in the convoy and start pillaging it. They are almost done when King drops one of their heavier cans. Shite! Dak ich da du dak. Oh hell, they're on to us. Let's get out of here. We got stuff. Gained an ability, Sneaker. Okay. That's cool. Who got that? Fry. No. King. No. An ability. Assigning this ability will make it unavailable to other squad members. Are you sure you want to do this? No. Okay. Map. Let's see. We have a mission here. Recoil. We can choose between 2 different missions. I see. Here we have recoil. Look for petrol to fuel and escape. The squad spot a dock taken over by the enemy. The veterans think there will be petrol stored here, and they'll need it if they ever find an escape vehicle. Or we can get power. Find explosives in the enemy base. The recruits believe they will need more explosives to complete their mission, and the nearby enemy base should have some in storage. Alright. So I thought this would be covered, but I'm gonna cover the story really quickly. The point of the game is that you are a squad of soldiers from, as far as I can tell, it's a nondescript country attacking a nondescript country. No names mentioned anywhere. Well, they had German guns, so I don't know, but I don't think it's supposed to be anyone against anyone specific. Americans against Nazis, or whatever you want to make believe. So, and then they get dropped behind enemy lines. Then, as the name of the game suggests, broken lines. You break contact with the headquarters, and these recruits that have been dropped behind enemy lines are now on their own and need to survive, complete objectives to get home. That's the sort of the aim of the game. So we're doing different objectives to optimize our survival and the chance of getting home. I think I like this one here because we can get squad size 5 as opposed to the squad size 4 here, and I want to play with more soldiers. So select that one. Alright. People have something to say about this? We can't take any chances on this mission. We should carry as much firepower as we can, says Wood. Alright. Really? More bloody explosives? Look at her. Are we trying to level the whole damn country now? Sure. And King, I'm itching to cause a ruckus. Explosives or not. Alright, and we can add or deduct them from the mission. So we should use the abilities we've got. And I'm a min-maxer, so I gotta read all of this. And I hope you guys will enjoy it. Assault training. When near an enemy, increased movement speed and longer volleys, but increased time between volleys. When near enemies... Okay, speed increases by 50% and firing rate increases by 50%. I see. Blood Rage. When injured, courage is doubled. Firing rate increases by 50% and camouflage bonus increases by 10%. That's the first mention of camouflage bonus. When cautious, when injured, movement speed increases by 70%. Cover bonus increases by 50% and firing rate reduced by 50%. When injured, movement speed is higher, cover bonus is higher, but firing rate is lower. Cautious, I see. That's good for the medic. We are bringing the medic, for sure. Drunken. Awesome. Increases courage, but reduces base accuracy and camouflage bonus. These descriptive texts are redundant, but I'm gonna read the bottom for the rest of the thing. So user's permission says 2, recharge time says 30 seconds. Then when they use it is for 16 seconds. Courage increases by 90%. Accuracy reduces by 30, and firing rate reduces by 50. So it's to become courageous. Yeah. Interesting. Eagle Eye. I don't know how much courage and stress levels matter yet, so these numbers are not really doing a whole lot for me yet. Now, Eagle Eye. Uses permission to recharge time 30 seconds. For 12 seconds, spotting range is increased by 80%. Spotting range, not firing range. Important distinction, I believe. And then we have a new thing that we unlocked, which is Sneaker. Which I think is cool that we can unlock abilities based on what we do in random encounters. I need to grab some coffee here real quick, but I'm gonna read while we're doing that. It says uses permission to and recharge time 28 seconds. I'm getting really dry in my throat here. For 30 seconds, likelihood of being targeted reduces by 70%. What that reads to me like is that if you're the only target in sight, you will still be targeted. But if there's multiple targets for the enemies to choose, they have 70% less likely to target this guy. All right. Interesting. Well, let's bring King. And he is getting this one here. He's going near enemies. Assault training. And I also wanted to give him Blood Rage. When injured, he doubles his courage and increases firing. He can take more punishment, so therefore it's okay for him to take a few hits and then get Blood Rage. Makes sense. We're bringing the medic for sure. And she's gonna get the Cautious. So if she's injured, she is better at not dying completely.
How can I help?
Then, what then? We have a close range. This is a long range character with a healing. She's got adrenaline shot as well. Utility secondary. Alright, she's the only one with this secondary? No, not the only one. Okay. King will also need to grab something from someone else. I don't see why you would have anything on someone who's not on a mission if you can put it on someone who's on a mission. Let's see who else I like. Duck and cover is really good. Cover defense increased by 50%. Guaranteed a cool ability. And then maybe spotting for him. Let's try that out. Run and gun. A cool ability for sure. Out of sight. When not under fire. And Connor, what was your thing? Company of myself. I don't know about this one, because it doesn't specify what when alone means. If that means when the only one lasts standing, then better. But it could also just mean that if she's a certain amount of range units away from a person, then she gets the bonus. It's too nondescript for me to get it. A guy who is specialized in suppression might be good. And he could maybe get sneaking. I don't get this one. I mean, okay, I get it, but... And drunken is weird. I'm not sure I would even use it, but I suppose why wouldn't I assign it to a guy? That's 3. We gave
something?
Sherman a thing. Long range guy, and then we have a stun gun, a rifle, shotgun. 2 rifles is nice. We could go 3 rifles, but we might go another machine gun. Run and gun sounds really good. Because often you will want to keep on the move, and then I'll give you a machine gun, I think. Or Sherman could get the machine gun. No. Run and gun with the machine gun sounds better. And we can give you the new thing. We bought a weapon. Browning automatic. And then you get drunken, because why not? You look like a drunk. Wood. I'm on to you.
Let's get cracking.
Takes one to know one. Let's see. Take a thing from... These guys have nothing. Morgan has a secondary utility that we can give to King, maybe. Morgan looks like this.
Feels good.
Connor has a smoke grenade that we can give to... That one goes on King.
What a beauty.
And then the guy who's in cover... He's got a concussion grenade. I want you to have bandage. And Wood, you get the concussion grenade. Run and gun makes sense. You move up close. Avery. Fry has nothing. Morgan has nothing. Connor has nothing. And everything, I think, is assigned. Alright. How are we doing on time? Alright. We can do... I guess I'm gonna keep recording either way, so I'll just cut it in 2. The soldiers seek more explosive stashed in the way in the enemy base. Let's start a mission and get some gameplay in this episode. I am pumped for this. That may seem like a lot of preparation, but that's when we are playing on the highest difficulty. We gotta do these things. I'm telling myself that. And I expect us to lose. I would be disappointed if I win in the first try, without any difficulties. We should lose one person at least. That's my
Fire
goal.
and destruction can create both problems and solutions. One wonders, which shall these soldiers accomplish with the explosives they hope to find?
Indeed. I didn't do weapon comparisons. I really should have checked precisely what that new weapon we bought can do over other guns. The group spy an enemy base at the top of a hill ahead of them. A base that big, it has to have some ordnance stored away somewhere. We should help ourselves to some of it. Right, because we can never have too many explosives, can we? Why do you sound like you have a problem with that? I do? Huh. Must be the fog messing up my voice. Let's just get this over with, yeah? Trying to give King his own little voice here. I'm not a voice actor. Keep that in mind. Let's see, where's the objective? In here. Alright. Map is not all too big, but a lot can happen on a very little ground. This is probably where we have to go and escape after the fact. So we come in through here. We can follow the movement path back. We have two advancing positions, or sorry, not. Yeah, we have two entrances to choose between here. There's a little house over here. All right. As always in these kinds of games, you want to approach carefully and scout. Can we choose not to open fire if we end up in a position where we don't want to attract attention, I wonder? Because we didn't learn anything about stealth as such in the tutorial.
Yes.
Recruit Avery. I don't... Oh, we can see here. Bullet Storm.
Aye, aye.
Sherman, duck and cover. Eagle Eye. You move up here and take cover. What happens then? Maybe I can die before I reach the 1 hour mark here. We're not on a timer limit or anything? Excuse me. Here. The mission ends when a soldier reaches the mission goal. The mission goal is visible as a banner icon inside the level. Sometimes there can be additional conditions. Clear out the area of enemies, find people or objectives inside the level, etc. You can read these by examining the mission goal banner. Press the right mouse button while hovering over it. Clear the base of enemies, then search it for explosives. So we have to kill everyone. That's fair. Alright. We've gotten to this point without taking fire.
Oi, fine.
Oh, some of them are veterans and some of them are recruits. Look at that. There might be a difference that I am not aware of. Alright. Cough. I'm still sick, by the way, if anyone's wondering why I'm dry coughing like this. I am sorry if it causes you any distress. Browning automatic 5. Semi-automatic shotgun with a high rate of fire. Oh. High damage within a limited range. So it's still a shotgun for him. Alright. Drink. This one, I doubt we will press it, unless maybe he gets suppressed or something, and then it turns out to be a really good ability. Who knows?
Yes.
I'm very, very worried about my moves here. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to click space here. That was just a reflex. It works out just fine. the guy with eagle eyes. Let's put him up here and maybe do
Oi.
a spot order. While we're doing that, we can set up people for what's going to come after.
Yes?
I think you're in a good enough position, like right there. Recruit Avery. Sit over here. Alright.
Get down!
Okay, so that stops the timer, the movement orders. That's nice. Okay, let's clear everything.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have to kill all enemies. We're not getting around that fact. And I wonder if they are gonna just start shooting. No, okay, we have to be in range at least. Okay, let's do the movement orders again. Still think I would want one shotgunner to this side, just in case someone... Can they jump over this? They can. Maybe this approach... This feels very, very insecure. If anyone's up on this ledge here and is shooting down at us, it's gonna be hell. But it's kind of the same up here, so I don't really know. They really have the high ground on us. If we start opening fire before... Maybe we can make it up here. Maybe that's what's intended. So I'm gonna run that way.
Okay.
And just keep him in sight. Veteran Haley, you cannot hit him from here, right? No. So stay behind cover here, and if he comes in within range, we will open fire on him.
Aye.
Recruit Sherman. Who else has the... That's you. You have a rifle too. So let's keep an eye on that guy over here. Recruit Wood with a shotgun can sit here. Well, no. Here, in here as well, maybe? Yeah. Oh, we can sneak.
Yes.
Attracts less attention, right? And I think that maybe if I put them in that position and have them end their movement in ducked, in crouch, then surely they will not open fire when they reach their
Oi.
designated spot either. So that is the way you sneak, of course. Maybe. She's sure as hell is aiming at him.
Hostiles.
Okay. We spotted one over here, and it's gonna be tough, I think, to sneak up until this point. We don't really know. Well, it says he can't hit us here. 0% hit chance if we're standing here. So maybe it's fine.
Hmm?
Okay.
You can sneak over here, I think.
Yes.
I want the other shotgun guy to also come over that way. That's you. King,
Yes.
you've got that order already. I really hope this is gonna work out. It says E. I wonder what this E stands for. But if I click E, oh, I can change. Alright.
Shit.
Oh, no. Okay. What do I click here? If I wanted to stop the planning, or start the planning again, I guess I can't. They are opening fire on us. Alright, that was bad.
Aye.
Aye.
What about this guy over here? He didn't hear that. Okay.
Fine.
So, King, you are allowed to switch your stance. Please do a knockdown shot on him if you can. What is this guy's?
Okay.
Recruit Wood. You've got the run and gun, so you abandon that order. Just move here normally. And also do a knockdown on him as you arrive. Alright. This is kind of bad.
Aye, aye.
You run over here. Oh, don't run. It attracts more attention. But normal movement. The guy with the machine gun can crouch up here, I think. Be ready for them to come in that way. I don't know if this is smart. I can't believe we... Okay, but we're learning things. took a shot from that guy. That's unlucky.
Eat this.
We knocked him down. We're definitely killing him. And he's downed. Apparently gunshots do not alarm other guards. It's that kind of game.
Yes?
Alright. Not a stealth game. Not a stealth game. So no cover at all the way along here. But he's in cover against us. If we come in from this side though, like with you, Bullet Storm, Mr. Bullet Storm. How far would you need to go? He's got a rifle, so he outranges us here.
Aye.
Okay, I want you to come back over here. And then I want King come up here for now. He can cover that entrance. I should have him pulled back. There's no reason. F5 for recruit wood. Get him over here.
Okay.
Maybe we can sneak in here. Because it looks like he's got his back turned. So Veteran King. We're gonna try this. He's got his back turned, so surely this will be more successful stealth. If he turns around and shoots us, then we've learned another thing. Oh no, he did. Stop!
Get down.
Timer, stop! Jesus. Alright, so now we gotta rush. There's another guy here. Definitely need to get in cover. We are not in cover behind this thing at all. So this is a complete fail. Why are we not in cover here? That is interesting. No, we are in cover here. Okay. It's just not showing it because we don't have a hit chance on him.
Okay.
Veteran Haley, you gotta move up and cover your ally right now. Please do get a move on. Here. Recruit. Oh no, and press space instead of tab. This click. I am doing so poorly. The space button is so tempting. He outranges us, so we are in a bad spot no matter what. But we are running down here. Recruit Sherman needs to come up here in a jiffy. I think running this way is safer. Recruit Wood. You have a shotgun. Also run and gun. Run here. The normal move there.
Yes.
King, can I ask you to duck behind cover here? You could throw a smoke grenade to cover our advance. Look at that. That's probably good because I messed up so far. Let's throw a smoke grenade. Like, I want to both cover him moving this way over and them advancing if possible. So I could throw it just directly onto him here, and then that would probably work out. Like that, and then rush here. This guy in here we can flank. And move over here. Okay. I'm clicking the wrong buttons again.
Aye.
Veteran Haley, do you have a order? Yes, you do. Might as well use your aim. I don't see why not.
Yes.
Recruit Avery. When you come up here, you should suppress. Uses permission to. We should have used the sneaker thing then. Recruit Sherman, what are you doing? You're moving up here. When you arrive, aim at that guy. There will be a smoke grenade, but we will try this out. Alright, so far so good. We didn't take any hits here, and I think we wounded him a little bit. Veteran King is moving up here. If anyone's gonna come through that door, then he will be able to shoot at them. Veteran Haley. Yeah, recruit Avery. Go up here.
Yes?
You are cautious. When injured, movement speed increased, cover bonus increased, and firing rate reduced. That's fine, then you can be a bit closer than normal, because you're wounded.
Okay.
Let's try it like this. When that smoke disperses, he should die pretty quickly.
Okay.
But then we are in a bad spot as far as that guy goes, so I will move you out of the way.
Yes.
Yes.
Aye, aye.
F3 is recruit Avery. Move you over here. There's the smoke is going. Okay, we got him though. Good stuff. Alright, I think with 2 shotgunners in here, we should be able to outflank and kill that guy without issue. If we can get to this door, he seems to be determined on sitting in that spot.
Okay.
So let's see, if he comes through the house, there's no door to this shed. Where can he escape? He can go out through here, or he can come in through this way. If you could move up here. The shotgunner should be able to do this. I would want you to be the one going around the house. We don't know if there's anyone back here. That might be a thing. So all the way up to the edge here. Okay. Then King can come inside the house now. I think we're sneaking.
Okay.
Same for you. Sneak up here, but then when you arrive, go into normal stance. Same with King.
Fine.
So I'm wondering if he responds to nearby sound. No. Okay, well he should be dead here. Knockdown and...
Yes.
Can I just assign you to knockdown? Target is currently not in range with the ability. Yeah, okay. But I want you to go as little as possible. Like here. Knockdown. Let's try that out. 2 guys are trying to knock him down as quickly as possible.
Yes.
And he's down. Alright. Nice. Okay. And that is actually the 1 hour mark. So we've learned a few things. We've taken some scratches. Next episode should be me covering the rest of the mission. I don't know if we can do more than 1 mission in this preview build, but we will find out soon. So thank you guys as always for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Bye bye.